Featured game. Oh, here we are on the planet Halo.
Oh,
wait,
steeped
you're
me at
muted,
like
you're
all
muted.
the
Do that
oh
again.
wow. It's all like, did you buy your crypto at a restaurant, Cooper? It's all like Donair stores here in Edmonton that have crypto machines in the corner.
You
Yeah.
can buy crypto anywhere. You can buy crypto.
It's where are these people?
Barb and Ed's Pancake House. What kind of crypto did you buy, Cooper? Did you buy Doge?
Oh yeah.
Probably Doge.
Dogecoin? Did you get Ether?
that's what all the
Did you
kids are
get
buying.
Ethereum? Is that what it's called? Oh, cool.
Nice.
Forgot that was a thing.
Yeah. Super fun thing.
How do I charge?
L.
L. Okay. Can I charge into their cars? No.
I mean, you can, but yeah.
Nothing
You can't
happens.
do anything. I know, so everyone, wow. That kind of
I don't know
works.
what happened there.
Every
but-
once in a while, when this would happen, I would just get out of my car and grapple with them.
Oh yeah, it's true. This is kind of just too much.
Yeah, I know. It's like easier to just. I mean, it's fun. I still blew some of them up sometimes. Like it's fun to blow them up.
Just a second. Someone's calling.
What do you do? Oh, nice, Badad rode the Doge wave from 5 cent all the way to 72 cent. Nicely done. See, if you play the game, you can get some good payoffs. We got some Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polygon, and one other random one. So how does that work now? You just keep it and then you hope it goes up?
I think it just all goes up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense to me. Yeah.
Unless it crashes or something. Yeah.
Right. Which will happen someday.
Oh yeah, but I said then it went back to down to 19 cents the Dogecoin. But did you sell before that? That's the thing.
Okay. I have to go for 1 second. My furnace is not working. Just 1 second.
All right.
Oh my god.
Awesome. Let's go back to here. Get rid of. Actually, no. I'll go here and get rid of it. Go here. Little bits here and here. Nice. Yeah, like if you. I just don't have like the time and like brain capacity to like try to play the game, especially just the game. We would have to buy way more to make a big difference. Doing it mostly for fun, just to see what happens.
That's the thing is, it seems like it almost feels like not buying in now. You're missing like a bus on something that could be big, but
Yeah, exactly. Well,
but then when does the bubble pop? Like
that's the thing. You just have to like. I don't know. I don't know how you do it. Do you just buy a whole bunch in when it's low, and then when it gets like you plan it out. This is how you do it. You go when it gets to like this amount, I'm gonna sell this amount.
maybe, but then it's just gambling is all that it is.
It's all it is. It's all it ever was.
I guess that's all the stocks ever were, but
Exactly.
the thing is about cryptocurrencies, I don't understand what the backing to it is. Like with stocks, like you're investing in companies, and if a company does well, your stocks go up, and if it does badly, they go down.
Yeah.
With cryptocurrency, if people make their computers get more of it, your money is worth more?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Right. Something
Like,
that. Yeah.
I just don't understand even a little bit. Whoa.
Nice. Cooper's been making safe buys in the stock market where he's almost guaranteed to make $3,000 to $4,000. That's pretty sweet. Did you you made that much on the stock market? That's pretty sweet. I've always thought I should do that, but again, it's like learning it. It's such a pain.
You just got to pay really fucking close attention if you're gonna play on the short
Well, like
game.
Cooper says,
if you're gonna play long,
you can stick to safe bets.
yeah.
You know.
There's too many guys in vehicles.
It's possible. That's the scary thing is it's possible to just lose everything.
Absolutely.
At any time, because you just never know. Somebody might have like a scandal or something, or
Oh, you'll get Ponzi'd.
Do some like just totally screw their business somehow. Like, oh shit. That's pretty sweet.
It is weird. The last time we played Halo, I don't know what it was, but it really cooled me on Halo.
Oh, really?
And it continues to be kind of cool.
But kind of cool.
What it is.
In this case is a bad thing.
Like, yeah, like it's just not grabbing me the way I want it to.
For me, honestly, it's all about the grappling hook and those grenades.
Right. It's true.
And you still haven't gotten the sweet melee kit yet.
Right. Yeah, I still got to get up to that. I got to find more. Oh no! Oh! I got to find more powers.
I should get you to teach me, Cooper. It's kind of fun looking out and finding the safe ones and checking it every day. Roblox was a good one, says Cooper. Yeah, I bet. Made $500 from a random weed company.
Huh.
That's pretty sweet. Cooper says I ended up loving Halo. The abilities were really fun. I didn't like anything but the grappling hook, but I loved the grappling hook. So it's definitely my favorite Halo ever, no question.
Interesting. I'll see where it ends up ranking.
And
the play is very
top
solid.
5 before I played Death's Door.
Death's Door is so good. I still don't. I'm still struggling between Hitman or Forza as my number one. Hitman's just like it's just such a cumulative thing.
Yeah. Right, like you said.
Forza was just so fun. Like I still play Forza every day.
Right.
So that's got to count for something.
Totally.
Where the fuck are these snipers?
Like I was never too big on Halo, but I always liked it. Maybe one of my preferred first-person shooters still, but I'm not that big of a first-person shooter guy. But
I'm still so
adding like with how much I liked Halo before and adding that grappling hook, it was like wow, this is so much fun. And I just zipped through it. I just played the main story for about 10 to 12 hours or so, and it was just great. I mean, I had a lot of complaints too. There's a lot of badness.
There's some bullshit in here.
But it just never got old. That just running in and grappling people and throwing the those grenades you can just find on the ground at them. Never got old. Cooper found the sensor drop and drop shield to be pretty handy. I actually never even tried the drop shield.
How did you play Forza, Cooper? Because as I played it, you were the main person that came up on my friends leaderboard, but only for running over signs and discovering roads, and it was so fucking weird. And it's like you did all of that and nothing else in the game, as far as it looked.
That's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, I hate it. The story was so bad. Yeah, the story is so bad in this. The writing, oh my god. Yeah.
That might be part of what's making me like it less is watching these cutscenes.
Yeah, I guess we can just say we can skip them from now on.
They're just so meaningless. Although a lot of them you can't even skip.
You can't?
Maybe you can.
I don't know. I skipped almost all of them.
Maybe I will. I wish I could tell ahead of time if it was something cool that was going to happen.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I watched a couple at parts that seemed to be big moments.
Right.
But, I knew something was going to happen.
Oh, come on!
He almost turned you over for you. Yeah, the melee, the electric kick melee would have killed both of those guys.
Oh, that would be cool.
Or at least knock the other guy down. It's so good.
I need to get up. I need to find some Spartan tokens or whatever.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, Cooper says he got so weirdly addicted to getting the All Roads achievement.
That's amazing.
So he played it for 17 hours while listening to podcasts. And then once he got it, he never played it again. That's
incredible. He found all the roads, and that's all you need.
Nice. Haven't done any actual racing. Yeah.
No, the
No,
racing
he says
is
he
just
loves
racing.
it and he's going to
It's-
get back into the actual game at some point.
That's so funny.
Oh, it's called Spartan Coins, says the dog. The Spartan dollars.
Also, don't know where to go.
A shiny Spartan dollar.
Like, that does feel so fun every time, still.
Okay, I'm going to start
This
Forza
guy's the
maybe
real
tonight.
Dick Chungus. Where is he? I wish I had some kind of ground pound. Ouch!
Yeah,
What?
totally. That would have been a cool move. Or like a dishonored way of falling on people's heads.
Damn
and
it!
stabbing them.
Oh no!
He's running over.
Devastating.
I made a clip reel of my death loop clips.
Yeah.
It's just almost entirely stabbing people and
Kicking them off of ledges.
yeah, warp kicking them.
That's great.
Yeah, it's just like 3 minutes of that. It's great.
The Forza, I started doing a bunch of downloaded maps, and there's like people who've made courses just in the sky on ramps that are like Mario Kart levels.
Oh, cool.
It's fucking wild how big the
That's
courses
crazy.
are, yeah.
You should take some clips if anything cool happens, because I can always
Oh, that's true.
put them into the clip reel.
It's weird though. It's like in that it was just a podcast game for Cooper. It's just a game that I'm just going. Like I don't notice things happening. Oh no! Like I can't think of anything cool happening at any moment in that game. But
What?
it's still a tremendous
Forza.
in Forza, yeah. Like it is. It's just driving in fields,
You must do
and
jumps
drifting
and stuff,
everywhere. Yeah, that's true. But I guess they don't register as cool to me.
Yeah.
Even though they probably are.
Yeah, like it's gonna be
Where?
easy to get footage of. Like I'm just gonna like
Sure. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
play like
Don't answer
like
that.
yeah,
Just get rid of them so I can get us in.
not much.
I know
the
the tutorial mission is the coolest mission.
Sweet. And that's what I'll be doing.
So that's the one that they got like all kinds of shit going on.
Oh, it's these guys.
This, my favorite. Turn around. Let me get behind you.
Cooper says, without spoiling any this at all, he loved the part near the end where you're fighting in those UNSC sets, and a boss fight after that was really cool and intense. I don't remember what those are, the UNSC sets.
Oh.
Boss fights were pretty intense.
I don't like that about this game. That's what the
people
thing
generally
that
seem
makes...
to hate them. Yeah. That's
Damn it!
so
What the fuck is this gun?
Is he didn't need to do that?
This is what I like in a boss fight from Halo. I don't want health bars. That's what I'm like annoyed as hell by. Even though this is basically still health bars when it comes down to it.
Oh, so close.
I got two up there.
Yeah, I kind of like the boss fights. I don't know why.
Hmm.
They were just hard. Yeah, I don't remember what the UNSC sets is. I barely remember. I played it in like 3 days. It was fun. Cooper says, you know how North Korea will build American camps to practice fighting and drills? There's a part in Halo like that. Trying not to be super specific. No memory of it at all. If it was any of the side stuff, I didn't play it. But if it was the main story, I played it and just have no memory of it at all. I played it so fast.
It left a terrific impression.
All I really remember about the game at all is just having fun with the gameplay. Like just the firefights. I took so many clips. I have some awesome clips. I was kind of disappointed when it wasn't in your top 5 because I was like, oh. I don't think
Damn.
they'd make a video of my awesome clip.
If it was close, I would almost move it up, but it's not even terribly close in mine. Because it's probably like number 7.
I could still make one. I remember I made one for Paper Beast last year, even though it wasn't in my top 5.
Right.
And I'm only doing top 3.
It's just a question of if Judgment can make it into my top 5.
Yeah.
Fuck these assholes!
Yeah, they're not easy. Yeah.
I have to
Melee
take a
doesn't
step
really
back
work.
and focus fire on one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, who says it was main quest? Yeah, no memory of that.
Amazing.
Oh, crazy. Cooper says XO1 was his runner-up. That's pretty crazy. I loved XO1. It's on my list. I was really impressed by it. I was surprised in a way that it wasn't on. It didn't get as much recognition. Because it's pretty.
As love.
It's kind of got its art, like a little artsy side too.
Huh. It looked only artsy from what you showed me.
Yeah, I guess, but like, I mean, like, there's more than just the gameplay. Like, there's like there's parts where like the screen goes black and you hear like radio voices and stuff, and there's probably a story you can piece together if you really get into the lore. Right. It's about Jupiter. I really wanted to fly around Jupiter though. I was kind of pissed. I thought the last, because you go to Jupiter at the very, very end, but you don't get to fly around. I was like, oh,
that's weird.
Just try to give me an imagined Jupiter landscape.
It's a Jupiter tease.
That I can fly around.
It's a big red spot tease.
Excellent was cool. It was like, you know what it was like? 2001: The Space Odyssey, the game.
Oh, that's insane.
Because it was like,
no!
Shit.
No.
First of all, 2000: Space Odyssey is all about Jupiter, a mission to Jupiter, and that's what this one is all about. And then at the end of every level, you go through this crazy warp. It shoots you into the sky, and it has like the 2001 effect, where it's like two sides of a thing that meet in the middle and come like things. All those lights fly past you.
That's
it's
crazy.
Like the exact same effect, and it's just really like they really took a lot of time and thought into like just like I don't know. They're obviously like big fans of space.
Right.
They weren't just trying to make a fun game with like landscapes you can jump on. They were trying to make planets that had. I don't know. It was obviously like and then at the end it was like dedicated to astronauts.
Is that what it said at the end? Dedicated to astronauts?
All astronauts, basically. It was felt like it was made by fans of science and planets and space. Oh yeah, Interstellar. Yeah, that's a good one too. Interstellar was very 2000. Definitely had some 2001 influences as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, the water planet. Yeah, totally. I like Interstellar a lot.
Janet. Damn it. I'm so bad at hitting these. I'm just playing really poorly.
You're just thinking you're too distracted.
I am. The one game for me that's higher on my list than I ever would have expected was Archvale. Like that, I had never even heard of prior to.
Interesting. Yeah, I still haven't even played it.
It's nuts good.
Maybe I'll give it a try. What kind of game is it though?
We need to activate the
It's a twin stick shooter when it comes down to it.
Right.
Yeah.
You told me that. Which
I don't know. Yeah, the closest it is to Gungeon of anything.
It's
right.
sturdier than I expected.
But it's got crazy boss fights. That's kind of its thing. It's like more bullet hell than Gungeon ever gets.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Gungeon can get pretty bullet helly.
Yeah, that's also I probably just notice it more in this one because I don't know the patterns yet.
Right.
But like, this is also one that I'll only play one time because it's just a story you beat and then it's over. Whereas Gungeon, I'll play forever and ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a forever game.
It's a forever game.
Yeah, X01 was play. Hey, Cooper, did you play Artful Escape?
I think he's talked to us that he played it before.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I gave it a try because like I was trying to squeeze in as many games as I could, and I knew it was like fairly short, and I was surprised by how much I liked it. It was pretty cool. It's a fun little story, and really beautiful art.
We're in.
It was an artful escape after
It was actually like pretty funny in parts. Terrible title, The Artful Escape, because it's not even like he's a musician. He's not even like a artist,
What you'd expect.
like a painter.
Yeah. You can't call your game art in its title. I hate that.
Yeah, it's not a good title at all.
But it looks neat. All right, weapon.
Yeah,
do your thing.
It landed in my top 10 just because that was the whole point of playing a whole bunch.
Been activated using a
Yeah.
protocol that's far older than anything I've ever seen.
It's number 10 though. Oh, it's high up on Cooper's
It
list.
knows we're here.
Welcome. Oh, hello. I am Adjutant Resolution, sub-monitor of this installation. Loyal servant of despondent...
It's annoying. I have my list, but it's on another... It's an icon on another screen, and my other screen is used for the Xbox right now.
Also, It Takes Two is sort of this weird question mark right now.
Which one?
It Takes Two.
Oh, yeah. I know. But I don't like it very much, but it's... I feel like I'm just being unfair to it at this point, too.
Yeah, maybe, but like, yeah, I don't know. I've enjoyed it, but I just don't. Not quite enough yet to say where it would land.
It'll be at least beyond 7 on my list, and that's without any thought, really.
Yeah, Cooper wished it had tiny bit more gameplay that felt consequential in Artful Escape.
Artful.
Absolutely, yeah, a bit more. Like there was, yeah.
You said it was just a walking simulator, mostly.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But it threw in gameplay stuff. But yeah, that's how insignificant it was. Is like it really just felt like a walking simulator, but a very pretty one.
Other than that,
whoa! I have to talk to Cooper. Did you play Death's Door, Cooper? That was a tasty game. It got big time Link to the Past energy from Death's Door. That was super fun. I mean, my second playthrough I did with the umbrella only, and that was a fucking nightmare, but... Whee! Oh, no! I'm dead. I grappled onto my good friend 343. Like, I still do want to try Resident Evil 8. That could end up in the top 5. But it's not even terribly likely. And I think it makes me think my PlayStation's just going to burst into flames anytime I run it. What the fuck is this all about? Oh, here we go. I don't dig that you can't grapple onto these light beams. Oh no! Oh, what? Oh, this platform's going up. What the? I'm very confused. Cooper preferred Titan Souls to Death's Door. I always wanted to try Titan Souls, actually. It looked really cool. I've seen it on sale for, like, ultra cheap before, too.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Cooper, you can get into Death's Door? That's interesting. Yeah, I wanted to try this too.
I do wish it was longer. I wish there was more to it after you did the things you did.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
I zipped through it in like 2 days, I think. 3 days?
Yeah.
Maybe? But also, I don't know. I found it very comfortable. Like I just.
Oh yeah, it's
This guy kind of.
it's got so much Link to the Past energy to it, where it just this is a game you played a million hours before, even if you've never played this
Well,
one.
for me, like it reminded me a lot of Hyper Light Drifter,
Oh yeah,
which I put a
totally.
lot of time into.
Yeah.
And,
Weird, like when I first started it, I was super bored with it too. It wasn't until I got the Urn Witch's dungeon. What's this? What's going on here? I skipped the video and now I'm being attacked by a.
Yeah. This guy, I think you find it. He finds that you're gonna like shut this place down or something, and so he gets into this robot. This boss is a pain in the ass. I mean, fight him once. Cooper says, I admit there's nothing even wrong with it. I think I just need an interesting story beat to keep me going. But it was sort of just like, go here, next, and then here. This story gets
really
kind of
was
interesting, to be honest.
Is there ammo refills in this room?
Oh yeah, plasma.
Not the right kind. I don't even see guns for that kind of ammo.
Oh wait, that's
hard light.
I think he drops. I think when you shoot off his arms, they drop hard light weapons.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, here we go.
There's your kinetic. And it's infinite too, so.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Or maybe it's just a couple uses, but I think they're either one use or the other. Yeah, the story gets a bit interesting once you get the door open, I found. I just, like, yeah, I don't know, it was just like, I just started playing, it was like, oh, I like this, and it was just, and then it was done. I just went through it so fast. Like, I beat both the witch and the frog in my first tries.
Oh, the frog is really easy.
Yeah,
but then,
barely happened.
Yeah. Well, you went and got everything before you did any of the bosses, right?
I did do it in a weird way, yeah.
Yeah. You got the hook shot and stuff, and then.
Yeah, I went and got the 3 items, and then went and bought the 3 bosses.
Okay. Where's this jerkwad?
That's hard. It is tricky. My top 4 feel pretty locked in, but then after that, it's all in flux. There's so many games I missed though.
Absolutely. What?
More this
What?
than most.
What just happened?
I don't know.
I feel like Cooper only got as far as beating the witch. That's the first dungeon he chose.
Right.
Like, you kind of have to go to the witch's dungeon first. Like, it's sort of dishonest to you at the beginning when it says you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, it really is actually.
Like, you can do whatever you want after you go a fair distance down the branches.
Yeah, get each item.
Oh no!
Oh
Damn
yeah,
it.
right. You have to.
I'm out of ammo. Oh, there's guns. Get out of here with your big old
It's hard
beam.
to say. Like, this is sort of comparable to Death's Door for me, and so is XO1.
Does XO1 have a narrative to it at all?
Not really. It
Fuck
kind of
this.
does, but it's one of those where you kind of like I'd have to look it up, and like,
Right.
someone has figured it out somehow. I don't know how. It's just a really cool ship. You know what part sucked though in XO1, Cooper, is when you're in that stupid ball or whatever. It like puts you underwater and you're in like a hamster ball.
Oh.
I got lost.
The one clip you showed me, the ship kind of reminds me of the ship in Flight of the Navigator.
I don't really remember that one.
It's a weird Disney kids movie from the straight to video kid movie from the 90s. It
was kind of like I remember in the Flight of the Navigator. I don't remember what the ship looked like.
Oh, kind of just silver and
right, like a disc kind
shaped
of.
like a tear, kind of. Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Well, the ship in this one's interesting because it's like a sphere.
Oh, is a? I didn't see that.
But
I
then
thought
you
it was
press
like
a button and it flattens out.
But I don't.
So it's like this weird shape-shifting ship. This guy's.
The bosses have been so unfun to me in this game.
I didn't mind I don't mind the gorilla bosses, but this guy did not like.
Yeah.
At all. And he takes a while. Like you have to really just avoid him for most of the fight.
Anytime he's shooting you at all.
Yeah. And you want to take out his legs first, for sure.
The bottom ones?
Or either ones.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, totally.
Oh shit! Yeah, Koopa really lucked out under the water, and he knew it too. Right? I've had that experience too, where you're like, I know that this game has bad elements, but they didn't happen to me. Like,
fuck me, fuck Brett.
I just happened to get through that part that everyone hates, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was that. I was so close to the end too, and I just like fell off of the thing, and then I was just fucked. It took me so long.
That's fucking weird.
I was like, this game sucks. I hate this game. I almost quit right there, but I stuck through it. And it was great again after that. And actually, the level after that was weird, and so at first I was like, oh no, this one sucks too. It was kind of
started to be worried that the game actually sucked.
Yeah, exactly. But then it was kind of cool. It's the one I think I showed you it actually. It's the one where you had to you were on asteroids and you had to get such a high jump that you get to the next asteroid. And the game didn't really work like that before. But once I figured it out, it was cool. I got insane high jumps. I think I skipped an asteroid. I recorded most of my, almost everything I played too in the last couple weeks.
That's kind of good. What are you doing? Where are you shooting me from?
Just in case. I loved it so much that I wanted to make it top 5.
What do you still have? What can you do?
Yeah, each level has a part that could potentially be annoying. Yeah, there was a jungle level too that I wasn't the biggest fan of.
How long did it take you to go through?
3 hours, 3.5 hours.
Oh, so not too terribly long, so even with frustrating bits.
Yeah, exactly. Even with getting lost sometimes. Cooper says one of the early ones is so wide open you could very easily get lost. That's interesting. Because I never really. Partially because I was just trying to get through it, but I didn't explore that much. It was hard to tell how far you could go. Can you go around the curvature of the planet enough to lose sight of the laser?
That would be crazy.
Because that's what makes it easy to know where to go. Is it's just this giant laser on the horizon. It's kind of like Journey. Every planet just has a giant laser on the horizon. It's oh, that's where to go. But you can get lost.
Fuck you, really? You're not.
Cooper was going to try for the achievement where you beat it in under 60 minutes. That would be frustrating.
That sounds rough.
That would be hard.
Probably just have to have an optimized route.
Because there'd just be so many times where you'd be just go, just do the thing. It's easy to get stuck behind a big wall or something.
I have good news and bad news.
Oh yeah, that was a fun game.
How many?
Okay, straight to the bad news. A lot. I count 9, no, 10 spires, more being deployed.
Oh no, 10 spires? Is that 10 beams of light I have to take care of?
I think it might be. I can't remember.
Cool.
How it
Something is
works.
flooding the network, trying to start it, but there's resistance.
I think you may just have to go to 1.
The protocol that triggered all this wasn't exactly
But
correct.
then there's a thing after this where you have to go to 4 things, I think.
Well, it started the process.
Right.
And then,
Bad news.
One thing, then 4 things, then 2
Exactly.
things,
Yeah.
then 1 thing.
as I said, yeah, it's
Remove it from
entirely
the
about
Of course, I can find the source of the attack. I just
just stopping lasers going into the sky.
Is it safe?
3D Flappy Bird is how I described it. No way, it's 3D Tiny
Tiny
Wings.
wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird was terrible.
Yeah, and it was just about staying about like flying under things. Tiny Wings was that game where you hit the
Tiny Wings was so good.
hit the ramps in the perfect place.
Like he was just a satisfying mechanic, like popping bubble wrap on.
Yeah, exactly.
And if this has that, that's great.
That's exactly what it has. Yeah, it's like if you can screw up the jump, or if you just hit it like on the wrong side of the hill.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's what Cooper meant. Yeah, totally. Then I agree.
Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember?
Yeah,
You were out there
and
on
that
the
game
road,
was
you would
awesome.
still be out there
I know, it was such a, like I only saw it in one, like I think I saw one article about it.
Stop the banish.
And nobody seemed to talk about
Keep
it.
saying that. We're outgunned.
Cooper realized he's been saying the wrong game on Twitter now for a month.
People just think you're dumb.
You're like, okay, Flappy Bird.
Dad,
I
it's coming
guess.
from that communication tower.
Am I in a mission still? Or is this a mission?
I don't think so. No,
Okay.
you got 3 things to destroy.
Let's go destroy some things. Oopsies. I'm still so bad at grabbing these as I run by.
There's also, I've never played it, but Grimpen pointed out that it's like a game, and it was in that article that I read. The game called Tribes.
Oh yeah, Tribes with its skiing.
Yeah, it had a skiing mechanic that worked exactly the same way.
No, that mechanic feels so good in Tribes.
Nice. Cooper was on Victor Lucas's Game of the Year episode again. He gave XO1 some screen time because he knew nobody else would. That's awesome. I still haven't watched it this year. I had been meaning to, but again, I'm just playing too many games.
Too many games to watch other Game of the Year stuff.
Exactly. With Forza now, though, I'll be able to watch stuff while I play it. We were gonna try to send Victor a video this year, but we just couldn't get it
No,
together.
we didn't.
Yeah, it was too cold.
It was so fucking cold.
It was really gross.
Tomorrow it's gonna be the coldest it's been though too.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, you got him though. Oh no, you
No,
didn't.
I don't think I got. He got
just-
me. That's what I get for running around with a big explosive barrel in my hands.
That's awesome.
Well, look at him go.
One of the coolest things for me this year, and you'll see it. I'm gonna when I make the Metroid clip reel, I'm gonna add some of my nephew playing because I got some video of him,
Oh yeah.
and that was just amazing to watch this year. Him like just become obsessed with Metroid.
Watching a kid get addicted to a game.
I just completely memorized it. Like he knows the game better than me now.
Of course.
He's doing like no hit
He
boss runs.
Definitely
and stuff.
likes it more than you do. Yeah. Like as a child, he has the capacity to like it more than adults.
Yeah, exactly. It was just such perfect timing because like he loved Super Metroid, he loved getting into Metroid, and then
Yeah.
it was like I was always just like little do you know how painful it is to be a Metroid fan.
You gotta
It's like-
move him on to Symphony of the Night now.
Yeah. You know what I realized I gotta do is connect my. I don't know if I can still buy things on the Wii U eShop or not.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
But if I can, I gotta buy Fusion and Zero Mission on there
Oh yeah.
because those are the only 2 side-scrolling Metroids he hasn't played, and those are 2 of
Right.
the best ones.
Does he have the one on the 3DS?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, he's freakishly good at it.
Whee!
The demon absconds with my vehicle.
Where's this guy
Makes
shooting?
me so proud.
Also,
Just a proud uncle.
you have to teach him to not have a bad taste. That's the...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody, he's nobody that knows what the hell he's talking about in his school.
Yeah.
What the hell is Metroid?
Oh, what a bad drive. Uh-oh.
Oh, he stuck you. Oh,
He stuck me good,
Oh,
but
you're
I'm
alright.
alright.
wow. That was,
That was
sweet.
fucking great. Just ramping around.
Maybe I'll have to make a clip reel of Halo. There's too many good spots.
It's got too much
It does make for
wacky
great
entertainment.
clips. I made so many markers. I haven't looked at the clips yet, but I made so
Once we
many
can play
markers.
through it in Legendary, though, we'll have twice as many clips at a much higher pace, too. Like,
Yeah.
we're only seeing the game at, like, half its potential these days. I always did love in Halo that it is possible to seemingly drive your thing right into bases.
Oh yeah, totally. I remember one clip that I have that's like me just ramming a ghost into a base with those explosives in it. And just ramming a guy into the wall, into the explosives, and just driving out.
Hey, I think I found an optional area here.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I did in here. Oh, wait, maybe not.
Oh, maybe it was just a way through to somewhere else. I gotta go get this Covenant Point, or whatever they're called. Spartan Point. How? How? There we go. Got that Spartan core.
Nice. Getting there. Getting close to that melee move.
I think I need one more. Where's this sniper at?
Yeah, over there.
Ouch! One thing I remember in Death's Door that I thought you would really get a kick from, when the last boss introduces himself, he really puts off Persona 4 vibes.
Yeah.
When he's just floating there and turning into a demon. And
Yeah, that's true.
that was great. He was a funny boss.
Severed Steel. No, I haven't.
No, me neither. Oh, where? What?
Oh, wow, it looks cool. Oh, I like the sound of it.
You like to sever some steel?
A fluid stunt system. Love the sound of that. It's a first-person shooter. Destructible
Ouch.
environments,
Oh,
loads
no.
of bullet time. That sounds cool.
That's exciting. What's it on?
PC?
Oh. Well, I can't play it then.
I don't know if it's on anything else. I don't know how you. Put it out here. There's another game. That reminded me of, because it also has the word steel in it, called Steel Assault.
Oh, it's a tank game, isn't it?
No, it's like Gunstar Heroes.
Oh. Huh.
Very Gunstar Heroes inspired. And you have like a grappling
Interesting.
thing. Like a grappling rope, but you like jump straight up and then press it, and it goes like across the like left and right. You
Interesting.
can like jump up on that. It looks pretty cool. It looks right up my alley as well. Severed steel. Oh,
If you ever sever your steel, you should really see a doctor.
Only got the one arm.
Fuck me, I'm dead.
I really liked Cyber Shadow too.
Oh yeah, that's ranking for you.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much in the top 10 for sure.
Whoa.
I don't know if it could. Yeah, I liked it.
Not liking this.
Uber still wants to play Severed Steel, Hitman 3, and people are telling him to play Inscription. Yeah, there's lots of good buzz about
Encryption,
that,
all the fun, like the fun looks cool, but it's all hidden behind a fucking collectible card or
yeah, card game.
like a card battling game, and I just can't do it.
Exactly. Yeah. I still want to play Returnal really bad.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 8. No More Heroes 3. I'm sure we'll be on that list somewhere. Guardians of the Galaxy. Steel Assault. Yeah, Cooper doesn't like card games either. Yeah.
But the stuff further on in Inscription does look cool, but
yeah, exactly.
I just don't have the patience. Nor do I want to really have the patience on that one even. Jeez, there's fucking enemies everywhere I go!
I'm just shuffling some things on my list. Thinking about them, where they land.
Holy
Sort of
farts
thing.
on a biscuit.
Yeah, Cooper would play Returnal if he had a PS5. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly. I've been playing Undermine lately, but that's a last year RPG, or a last year roguelike, so it doesn't count for this year. It's pretty good. It's finally like they've added enough shit to it that it
Think it'll
doesn't
rank
feel
on
so
your
samey
last
every
year's
time.
list?
I'd have to look at my last year's list because I really don't remember.
I think there was a bunch for me that I think will rank.
Fuck me. Oh my god.
More of my kin.
Stupid. Like, where am I even supposed to be going? Over there. Okay. There's just these stupid fucking hunters. Ouch.
Yeah, like the first Pistol Whip episode. It will rank pretty high for me. Last year. Hunt Down was really cool. I don't know if it'll rank or not. Yeah, Streets of Rage 4.
Was Hunt Down this year? Or you mean for last year?
Last year, yeah.
Right.
Like if they'll kick things off my last year's list. Actually, they definitely will. Because my number 10 last year was Jackbox 7. So,
Was
yeah.
what?
Jackbox 7.
Oh yeah, that'll get knocked off probably.
Exactly.
Who's Ascaro? Oh, this is a audio log. Never mind.
And I did play Astrobot as well on the PS5
Oh yeah.
from last year. Avengers I played as well, or a little bit of.
I don't know if I played enough to consider it. Also, there's no way it would make it on
That's the
mine,
thing,
for sure.
right, anyway.
Yeah.
But Streets of Rage 4 and Hunt Down were pretty awesome. Cooper says the console shortage is actually getting pretty annoying at this point. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What's getting on? Oh yeah,
Console
I
shortage.
fucking hate it. I killed my interest for a lot of it.
I just wanted it for Deathloop. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy definitely is one of the ones I want. I have on my list of stuff I want to play for sure. I know that seems to be the consensus. Was it was like everyone was like, "Wow, this is way better than it had like we ever thought it would be." Like it surprised everybody. It seems like, and yeah, it looks fun. And the soundtrack's crazy. I love that it like kicks in at the crazy moments. And it just looks fun to play. I remember actually seeing the first trailer and thinking like, I love Rocket Boots.
You do love Rocket Boots.
You kind of had me in Rocket Boots.
As long as I've known you, you've been into moon boots, rocket boots.
Exactly. Put some.
The more your
jets on
boots
my
can make you
boots.
fly, the happier you are.
Yeah, or not even fly. Even just if I can just zip around like Vanquish.
Have a good, yeah. This is so unfun to me right now. Holy crap.
That's weird. Well, let's switch to Shadows then, because maybe I can beat it or get.
Alright, yeah, I'm into it. Sure. This is just frustrating the fuck out of me.
That's weird, because Halo isn't even that like. It doesn't take much brain power.
And these guys are. I just can't take them down. But
They
yeah,
do
we can
take a
switch
little.
to Halo.
They take a bit more strategy. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
true.
I'm just not thinking with portals.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not thinking.
Alright, we can switch to that other game.
All right.
Let
well,
me.
First, we're just gonna take a break.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break and then we'll switch to an old game that's weird.
Huzzah!
Oh, I figured it out.
What?
It felt so weird because I was watching it through my delayed monitor.
Yeah, that would make it a much worse.
That's why it felt so weird. Oh my goodness. It felt so bad.
Madness.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
We'll be right back.